What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope everybody's doing well today. If you guys are new here, this is Hugh. This is my Red Sea Reefer 350 tank. It's about 90 something gallons, 4 feet long. I think 18 inches front to back and 2 feet height wise. This is my Red Sea Reefer 350. I thought I'll get back into the swing of things and kind of do a weekly update with this tank. Even though not much is going on, but there's always something going on with the tank. So last week I posted a video updating you guys with the tanks and the new additions and everything. Everyone's still here. The only difference is in the back right here, I added all of my frog spawns and one bicolor hammer in here. They were in my Lagoon 25, just a 25 gallon tank. They were doing fine until all of a sudden I started noticing a couple of these frog spawns. They were kind of receded and kind of holding back all of the sudden for no reason. And every time I moved it, I found my frags thrown on the floor or repositioned and things like that. I caught one of the clownfish kind of abusing it. He was like, he was pulling it and kind of repositioning things and pulling on the tentacles. And I noticed that the green one right here, it was 2 heads, and if you look up top right here, without the glare, the white spot in the middle, they ripped off the entire head. So after I've seen that happen, I moved them one by one to this tank over here, and I noticed everything kind of fully expanding and getting all puffy. So they're liking the water parameters here. So after I moved these two on the left, on the right here, I moved the rest of them. I took all of my Euphilia out of the Lagoon 25 and placed them in here to save them from the abuse from the clownfish. Now they're gonna stay here until we get the water box 7225 up and running, and we'll relocate everything into that tank. So right here I'm gonna back up. Fish, I think they're hungry again. Let me get some food in there. And we got the Ocean Nutrition seaweed. I feed this almost every day. Tangs are really happy and very fat. I fold it up like this and we use the veggie clip to clip it in. Alright, veggie clip is in, so everybody's gonna get front and center so we can all see and enjoy the fish. With the last video I posted, Tank police, they're up on me again, telling me that I put in 12 pit bulls into a little cage. But to be honest, I think it varies from tank to tank. All of these guys are peaceful. As you can see, you don't see any torn fins or no one's stressed out or anything like that. To me, they're a bunch of puppies. Granted, they're kind of crowded, but I have a large tank build coming to house them, so at least there's a solution in place. But I find that it's very hard to please these tank police. They're kind of virtue signaling, I don't know, but if you can take a look at my tanks, they're not stressed out in any way or anything like that. The guy even accused me of lying and replacing this tank right here. You guys follow along with the channel. It's a buddy of mine. He bought this tank as a dime size, and it went into his tank for about a year, and then they went through some troubles and things like that, and his wife sold me this yellow belly regal blue tang, and it's here. I wouldn't lie to you guys or anything like that, but it's been, I think, 2 years and it's this big. And the guy is telling me that it doesn't grow this big and that I lied and my tank died and I replaced it with a huge one like this. It's so dumb. But anyways, you guys can take a look at my tanks here. Everyone's healthy because you feed it, or because I feed it nori every day. They're not stressed out with competing for food or anything like that. They share perfectly fine, and all of the fish right here, they're all thriving in this ecosystem here. Now today, instead of going over the entire tank, it's basically the same. If you guys are new here, this front is not algae, it's all GSP that I'm growing up. You look at the side right here, you can see it all growing up on the side. But everything's the same. I just added the Euphyllia on that rack right there. I wanted to do some maintenance today with the tank. Now under the sump, I know I owe some of you guys a video with my sump and how everything works. So right here is a big mess. I gotta do some maintenance with my reactors. I have this ATO reservoir right here that's converted to grow chaeto, but then the light spills over, and then I get some algae buildup in my reactors. This one right here is a carbon reactor, and this is a biopellet reactor. The biopellets, it has been a while and they kind of disintegrated. The biopellets house beneficial bacteria that consumes ammonia, nitrates, and nitrites, and helps with the whole balance of the aquarium. So today, seeing that's very depleted, I'm gonna take this out and clean up the algae and refill it with some new pellets. How everything is situated here is very easy to change out. My reactors that are hanging, I have similar setup with my Waterbox 7225 build. All you got to do, or all I got to do, is turn off the water flow to the reactor with this valve right here. So I close it off. No new water's coming through, and you see all of the pellets stop spinning right there. And up top, there's nylon screws that unscrew with my bare hands. After it's unscrewed, I just rotate it counterclockwise to unlock it, and then we pull out the reactor. Let's see. It's kind of tricky to get my hands on the last couple of screws on the back because the pipe's obstructing, but let me get two hands in here. Alright, I used two hands, I twisted it off, and there's a bunch of water in here. We're gonna pour it back into the aquarium, but you can see all types of gunk growing in there. Is algae or those feather dusters getting in there. Let me pour this out and we'll take it outside. Alright guys, excuse the noise, but got some construction going on with my neighbors. But this is the aquamaxx reactor. You find these on Marine Depot. I'll leave a link down in the description if you guys want to check it out for yourself. This weekend is Memorial Day weekend, so they have a big sale for these. Back then it was like $100 each, but then I find that the prices are going down, so when on sale it's about $50 now. Very good reactor. I have it in my Red Sea Reefer 350 and in the soon to be Waterbox 7225. So with cleaning this, I'm just gonna hose it out, and I guess lazy people would soak this in citric acid or vinegar or something like that, but I find that I don't have time to do that. It's just I want to clean it quickly and get it up and running again. So with this, I'm just gonna hose it out, and you don't want to use anything that's abrasive because this is acrylic and you'll scratch it. What I use is this Mr. Magic eraser pad. I don't know what's in here, but it just rubs everything off easily without scratching your unit. Let me do this off camera and we'll get back. Alright guys, just quickly cleaned it up. It's like 5 minutes. I don't have a brush to do the internal, but we'll survive. It's all cleaned up with the Mr. Clean magic eraser pads. It does a pretty good job just wiping off everything. Not too much work. Alright guys, this is what I use right here when you're doing biopellets and things like that. You don't want to use too much because it could just strip your water column of everything too fast, and you'll notice it if you overuse this. I noticed that the water would be too clean, and you'll notice things like the pulsing xenia and other things would just start to kind of shrivel and shrink down. So just be careful. There's nothing scientific to my method. I just kind of added a little bit and we'll see how it goes, but I didn't measure it or anything like that. If you guys are doing this, please do your own research at your own risk. Alright, so I got the pellets in. We put in the lid right here, or the strainer. Put in the strainer so it doesn't come out. It stops it from going out of your exit hose. We put the washers in. From here, we just stick it back in and screw everything down. Alright, so we got everything in. All I got to do is turn the gate valve to let the water in. See that happening right here. As the water's getting in, it's pushing the air out, so you'll see the bubbles down here. Alright guys, as the water fills up, we check for leaks, and with my situation, even if it leaks, the water's gonna flow back into the sump, so no worries there. As you can see, the pellets are spinning and they're hitting each other. Over time, the pellets are coated with bacteria. The bacteria consumes the ammonia, the nitrate, and nitrites, and the bacteria is on there and it's constantly knocking on each other, so all of the older, weak bacteria gets kind of pushed through the water flow and it exits the chamber, and the pellets house only the strong, young bacteria. Keeps everything efficient. Whatever it consumes and excretes or expels or whatever, it flows out of the reactor, and usually people pipe that outflow to the skimmer, and the skimmer would skim out all of that waste, keeping your tank super clean. I have it in here. I think I have it piped near the skimmer inlet, but I'm not too sure. I totally forgot. But that's what people usually do. Anyways guys, I guess that's it for today. We're just working on that one reactor. Tank is looking like so, but I'll be sure to update you guys every week moving forward with the Red Sea Reefer 350. Today's Friday, Memorial Day weekend. If you guys have anything on your wish list at Marine Depot, I think now is the time to check out their sales with things like the aquamaxx reactors. They're on sale, so be sure to check it out and cop one for yourself if you're needing one. Besides that, I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye.